Murtaza from Dubai has been waiting patiently for a really long time, and so I think you're getting the last call of the show.
Thanks for taking me, guys. Let me start by saying I really love your show, and I've been watching it for a while, and I've wanted to call in for ages.
Okay.
I have a question about, in a secular society, if you want to eliminate all religion, how can you do that? How can you replace the comfort that people get from believing in God? Like, if they're in a tough situation, what else can they, like, hope for or believe in instead of basically instead of religion?
First of all, I mean, I don't think I would say that we're out to, like, just obliterate religion necessarily. I can't remember if it was Richard Dawkins originally or P.Z. Myers who said, I'd just like to reduce it to a level of importance that is similar to knitting. I would like it if people didn't put so much of their, of their identity into religion, and so much of their basic life principles into this idea that a God exists.
But as far as things to hope for and things, I think that religion gives you a lot of false hope in the sense that it provides you with things to look forward to that aren't likely to happen, or there's no evidence that it's going to happen, and some of these comforting things like, oh, you're going to see your loved ones in the afterlife. These things are falsehoods, and I don't think that they're a good thing. And I think that once people realize that reality is worthwhile and a good thing, and we can cope with reality and we can help each other out. I think that's what we really should be striving for.
I mean, I know a couple of people that have told me stories about earlier in their life. Basically, my uncle, for example, he's a Muslim, and he told me that, like, for example, in college he was having a financial, like, hard spot. He needed money every day. He didn't know where his meal was coming from, and he says that the only thing that got him through that was praying to God every night and saying, help me out through the next day. So, I mean, it might be false hope, but I guess it's actually giving people hope. It might be a placebo effect, or I don't know what to call it, but
yeah. Right. But on the other hand, you have to balance that against all the kids who grow up living in terror of hell. I mean, religion isn't all
terror
nice
of
stuff.
Apostasy, right? In the Muslim world. Right?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, so on the one hand, it does give some people comfort at certain times in their lives. On the other hand, religion is a fairly big cause of despair in a lot of people. And, how many stories have we heard about people for whom coming to atheism was just a huge relief from these fears that they had lived with all their lives. We're going to have to wrap it up on that note.
All right, well, sure, thanks for taking my call.
Okay.
Thank you for calling.
Sorry we were so quick.
I love this show, so
okay.
I've been wanting to call in. Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Call again sometime.